Hello there and welcome to this event. And this is no ordinary event, this is a major. We have a par 5 just ahead. Let's rip this little ball into the fairway and be on our way. And you're away. Let's have a good one out there today. Second shot here on the first. Yeah, we'll take that. And just put this one in its home. It's a long way from home, but I have faith. This is an uphill putt moving right to left. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. And let's put this one in the cup for our par. You are currently sitting right at even par. Teeing her up here on the second. Well, you made good contact with that one. Okay, this one's about 100 yards out. Okay, there we go. Here's an 11-footer. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Ooh, flying by the hole. All you got to do is put that in the hole for par. Oh, all right, not much left here. Little tap in for us here, not bad. Just one over at the moment. We have got a par 3 in front of us for the third hole. Let's knock it close. Oh, man. All right, let's go. This to save par. One over for the day. And teeing off now on a shorter par 5 hole. You made good contact. And second shot here on the fourth. Well done. That's a nice little approach shot there. This one's 6 feet away. Wonderful, wonderful shot. And after that one, you'll go down to 1 under par. Okay, setting up on a short par 4 today. Well, it's too bad. And second shot here on the 5th. Okay, much safer place to play from here. Out of the sand into the fairway. And this is your third shot. Here we go for the bogey. Okay, let's move on. And that'll bring you up to even par after that one. And this one's a par 3 on the 6th. Oh yeah, this one's heading for the green. And there we go. Nice little approach shot. And about 5 feet to go. Oh, just missed that birdie. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. And as that rolls in, let's take a look at the scorecard. And you're at even par currently. Okay, here's the par 4 7th. I think this one will land in the fairway. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. Hitting into this green with a bit of a down slope, and don't want this one to get away from you. I'm okay with that. This one's 17 feet. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. And this putt's around 7 feet. And you're at even par. Okay, 8th hole coming up. Ooh, can we get a kick to the left? Well, that'll do for now. Here's a 14-foot putt. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Oh, too bad. Okay, let's slide this one on in there for our par. And after that one, even par is your score. Okay, careful of the headwind out there. Good shot. And we're setting up here with an elevated green. Might need some more club. All right, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way. All right, that hole will bring you down to 1 under par. And the back 9 begins with a par 4. Good one. Okay, this is about 125 yards away. We're on the green with that one. Well done. Okay, 2 under if you can sink this. This one looks like it'll go a little tiny bit to the right. Oh, that flew right by. All right, a little tap putt here. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. Beautiful swing. And this one is around 180 yards to the pin. And this is our 3rd shot. Okay, out of the sand into some nicer fairway. Good stuff. And now this from 4 feet. Oh, come on, be nice. And hopefully you can drop this one down for the triple. And that'll do. Okay, you are at 2 over par. And we're on the 12th hole. We got a par 4. That swing was to die for. And this one's about 125 yards out. Really well judged approach there. 5 feet left to go. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. It's blowing out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing. Hitting into an elevated green, we might need more club. And we're about 115 yards away. Nice. That was the club. 5-foot putt here. That one drops on in for your second consecutive birdie. And now the 14th hole. It's a par 3. Oh, into the water. And as we set up here with the greens below us, might need a little less club. And now setting up for the double. All right, 2 over par at the moment. Okay, careful out there. We got a tailwind. Good job. Second shot here on the 15th. Oh, and that one just barely makes its way into the second cut. Okay, here's our third shot. And wouldn't it be nice to save par on this one? And the putt drops. And right now you are 2 over par. And now on to the par 4 16th. Smart shot. This shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. Okay, we may need a little more club than normal here. That green is elevated. Oh, well done. 4 feet to go. Oh, come on. It's setting up here for the bogey. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. Currently 3 over par for the day. Teeing up now on number 17. I approve. 5 feet to the cup from here. The birdie putt drops, and I'm thankful because last hole with that bogey got me a little scared. Okay, 2 over par at the moment. And now the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. And hopefully this one's nice and safe in the fairway. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. That's a safe shot. All right, this one's from 14 feet away. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. So far, so good. Okay, let's get this one in the cup and finish this round. And at the end of the day, you've wound up at +2. All right, I'm going to head on my way here. I had a lot of fun with you out there on the course. Thank you for playing. We'll see you again soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, welcoming you to PGA Tour 2K25. Things are going to happen for us today, I got a feeling. And we are beginning our round on a par 5. Now let's crush this drive, middle of the fairway, and stroll on our way from there. All right, let's make the most of this. Good luck. And this one's about 180 yards out. That green slopes away from us a little bit. Gotta be careful we don't go too far. All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say? Currently sitting at 1 under par. And the headwind is definitely a thing on this hole. Okay, second shot here on the second. And that will play. Thank you very much. 7-foot putt coming up. Oh yeah, well done. Back-to-back birdies. And after that hole, you've been brought down to even par. Okay, we got a par 3 here on this third hole. Now that's going right by the hole, isn't it? And this one is for the birdie. I think it starts off straight enough, then turns a bit to the right. Well, it's heading towards the hole. And down it goes. Well done. Okay, that'll bring it down to 1 under. Teeing off on a short par 5 on this one. This shot's around 155 yards out. And unfortunately, just rolling into the deep stuff. Okay, just a few more inches to go. Good work out there today. That's your fourth birdie so far. And after that hole, you'll bring your score down to 2 under. All right, take a look at this. We got a par 4 here on the 5th hole. Setting up for our 3rd shot. Nice shot. 5 feet to the cup from here. Oh, just slides by. And this one for bogey. And that hole's gonna bring you up to 3 under par. Hole number 6. There we go. Nice swing on that one. That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. Five-foot putt coming up. And you currently sit at 3 under par. Okay, 7th hole is a par 4. Was a good one. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. Yep, that's going to do. Here we go. This one for birdie. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. You managed to bring things down to 2 under after that one. Okay, wind's picking up a bit. We got a headwind on this one. Nice, pure swing. Great stuff. Yeah, nice work. That's a good little approach shot. 6 feet to the cup. And that will drop for birdie number 6 on the day. And after that hole, you are at 3 under par. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 9th hole. Let's go. Nice. That's some solid contact. We've got about 120 yards to get to that pin from here. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. Nice shot into this green. Good work. Ooh, setting up for birdie here. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Going towards that hole. Now that was a golf shot. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. All right, time to attack this back 9, teeing up on hole number 10. Good job. And we're setting up about 120 yards out. Come on, get right. Well, that'll work on the green, won't it? Okay, 11 feet to deal with. This one starts off pretty straight and then should turn to the left. I'm loving it. That's birdie number 8 on the day. It's gonna bring things down to 5 under par. Here we go, par 5, 11th hole. Have a good drive. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. And this putt for the birdie. And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 12th hole. Let's do it. Nothing wrong with that. And setting up about 105 yards to the pin. Safely on the green and 22 feet from the cup. This putt's downhill and breaking to the left. Yeah, I'll take that from that distance. Just 3 feet left. And that'll drop. And after that one, you're at 6 under. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. I'm having that. And here's our second shot on the 13th. All right, let's grab this bogey and move on. And after that one, you're sitting at 7 under. That wind is going right to left out there. Beauty of a swing there. Well, you can't hit them all. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. If you sink this, you could save par. 7 under par after that hole. And now the 15th hole. This one is a par 4. There we go. Great contact. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. This one's about 7 feet away. And after that one, you are at 8 under par. Okay, I have a good tee shot here now on the 16th. Good little shot there. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. Oh, is this gonna go? Okay, just a few more inches to go. And after that hole, you've gone up to 5 under. Okay, on to 17. This one's a par 3. Might be going a little too far here. Yeah, if you sink this, you could save par. And after that one, you're at 7 under. And now, number 18. This one's a par 4. That was well played. And this one's around 140 yards to the pin. And will you have a look at this? Solid approach there, pin high. And that putt will seal this round for you. Okay, this one's done. You've wound up at 6 under for the day. All right, thank you so much for playing. That's going to do it for me. Hopefully we'll see you again soon.